Hello again, welcome back to Bastion, what may be the last episode. So, hopefully you've seen all the proving grounds by now. And the bazooka one
It's
was
hard to sleep easy these days.
absolutely hell.
What with everything that's happened.
Alright, can already tell it's not going to be the last episode. Because this is taking us to one of those,
Zulf.
God knows where.
Very soon the kid's gonna have to face that man again. For the last time.
So welcome to our second to last episode. I don't know if it's going to be or not. But let's just do this trial run real quickly. As before, we have the rifle.
They met on the worst day of Zulf's life. There in the Hanging Gardens, he aimed to throw it all away.
This is the thing, if I set them on fire, it won't regenerate. More to go. One more to go. All that.
It wasn't the first time Zulf had nothing to lose. He was born to a simple Ura couple who didn't last long before plague took him. He grew up hungry in the tunnels of the Tassel terminals, so he took to stealing from a Ceylonian missionary living there. He once got sloppy with
great
his
rifle.
hands. The missionary caught him, but didn't rat him out. Instead, he offered to take him in. That missionary raised Zulf like a gentleman, like he was his own son. Taught him theology, history, and mercy.
These are cute. Can I have one of these? Alright, let's just burn them all. Let's burn them all again.
When the missionary passed away, Zulf promised to continue his work. bring about a lasting peace between the Ura and Zealandia. Zulf started teaching the missionaries wisdom to any Ura who would listen, and listen they did.
Burn, baby, burn. Alright, there we go.
He advocated tolerance and argued that the Ura should atone for the war. He believed the city had much to teach his people. Zulf felt he could only do so much in the Tassel terminals. He needed Zealandia to know the Ura had changed.
You'll have 11 reflections left. Oh god.
Decided to do what the missionary did many years before. He left the city of his youth to brave a savage land.
Alright.
journey was hard, but he knew how to fend for himself. And then at last, Zulf saw the rippling walls on the horizon.
Ouch.
Don't worry about it. He endeared himself to city folk straight away, and in turn he fell in love with the city and its people. One in particular.
Okay, one at a time, one at a time. Okay. How do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time, one bite at a time. Smoke them out of their holes.
This young lady was fascinated by the Ura, but she never met anyone like Zulf. She told him she knew all the city's best kept secrets.
Ouch, that I should not have done that.
The Hanging Gardens was their favorite spot. It was there that Zulf clasped her hands and proposed in proper Ceylandian style.
And I'm dead. Well, let's do this again.
The Calamity took everything from us. Might be able to take even more from Zulf.
Alright, round 2. I think it's the second time I actually died in this game. That was hard. That was very hard. Okay, there we go.
They met on the worst day of Zulf's life. There in the Hanging Gardens, he aimed to throw it all away.
So I'm doing this. I know, I'm a noob. I have to do this without the idols, because it's just too much. Too much damage, and I wasn't healing enough.
It wasn't the first time Zulf had nothing to lose. He was born to a simple Ura couple who didn't last long before plague took him. He grew up hungry in the tunnels of the Tassel terminals, so he took to stealing from a Ceylandian missionary living there. once got sloppy with his thieving hands. The missionary caught him, but didn't rat him out.
Oh, I'm almost leveling up.
Instead, he offered to take him in. That missionary raised Zulf like a gentleman, like he was his own son. Taught him theology, history, and mercy. Passed away.
Alright, so far so good.
Promised to continue his work to bring about a lasting peace between the Ura and Calamity. Zulf started teaching the missionaries wisdom to any Ura who would listen, and listen they did.
Okay, so far so good.
He advocated tolerance.
See, much easier now that they're not regenerating like crazy.
He believed the city had much to teach his people.
Oh, he still got me.
However, Zulf felt he could only do so much in the Tassel terminals. He needed Caelandia to know the Ura had changed. He decided to do what the missionary did many years before. He left the city of his youth to brave a savage land. The journey was hard, but he knew how to fend for himself. And then at last, Zulf saw the rippling walls on the horizon. He endeared himself to city folk straight away, and in turn he fell in love with the city and its people. One in particular. This young lady was fascinated by the Ura, but she never met anyone like Zulf.
Alright, so far so
She told him
good.
she knew all the city's best kept secrets.
Ooh. This is where we died before.
The hanging
Oh no,
gardens
we
was her
died
favorite
against
spot.
the big
It was
jumpy
there
guy.
that Zulf clasped her hands and proposed in proper Ceylandian style.
This is where we died before.
He celebrated with his friends long into the night. Joy and revelry like he'd never seen. Too bad he couldn't remember it all. He woke up alone underground inside the Ceylandian War Memorial.
That was stupid of me. I also wasted a lot of healing.
Something was wrong. From that hole in the ground into a waking nightmare. Everything that wasn't gone was twisted upside down.
3 remaining. Right. Let's practice our target shooting against these big high walls. Bam. Bam.
The world was frozen, air thick with ash.
2
The few
reflections.
faces he saw on the street stared back at him with gray and vacant eyes. To be asleep inside her home, but when he reached out to her, she joined with all the ashes in the sky.
Oh no, that's so sad. It's like that scene in Indiana Jones.
Zulf returned the way
The sword fighter, and he just shoots him.
And there he stood, as if the gods would answer him.
Done, complete. Alright. I may have to split this into 2 videos depending on how long it took. Probably a long time, because of me dying and all. But yeah.
It's gonna be okay. As for that man, who knows?
But next time around, let's go for the last shard. So possibly the last level. We'll see. Hope you're enjoying it so far. Near the end, very close to the end. Do let me know in comments below. If you like, leave a like and subscribe. And since we're approaching the end, tell me what games you like to see next. Alright then, see you all later on.